Welcome everybody to Chef Royalty's Quarantine Kitchen. This is our third episode. Today, let me go ahead and, I'm gonna mute everybody by the way right now. So if you wanna say anything, if you have a comment or a question, feel free to unmute yourself, ask the question, comment, say whatever you wanna do, and then just please mute yourself afterwards. It just keeps my audio crisp so everybody can hear me while we're doing this. Thank you so much. Here we go. Can you mute that, Veronica? Thank you. Word. All right, welcome everybody. This is Chef Royalty's Quarantine Kitchen, episode 103. Right now we're hanging out. We're gonna make some salmon fillets with a orange beurre blanc. I'm also doing some broccoli and some rice as well on the side here. Our salmon fillets, I actually have some sockeye salmon, fresh from Maine. We flew it in. We freeze ours. So we fly it in. We get the whole piece. We cut it into pieces, and then I freeze it. And this is so it's fresh to me. You know what I mean? Fresh as it's going to be. So that's our salmon fillets. Other than that, I got some garlic and thyme here that we're going to use as well, which is not on the ingredients list. But if we're just using, I'm not trying to get everybody to shop like crazy. But if you have some garlic and thyme, go ahead and grab it. Or if you have any sort of garlic and any herbs at all. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. I got my water getting to a boil back here for my broccoli. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that up, make sure it gets to a boil. And put a little salt in it. We're gonna salt the water. You wanna put quite a bit of salt too. When you taste it, you should, if you were to taste the water, and don't burn yourself doing it, but if you were to taste the water, it should taste salty. All right, so let's check that out real quick here. Let me show you guys what's going on. So we got our water boiling over here. Oops. Broccoli, I'm just gonna toss it in there. I'm gonna let that sit for about 5 minutes. I got some iced water right here. I can add some more ice to it, but my ice a little melted as I was hanging out with you guys. But it's cold, it's very cold, it's ice cold. So just gonna let the broccoli sit in there for a minute. We want the broccoli to get tender, tender enough to when we poke it with a knife, it's going to feel like that's the tooth feel, basically, is what I like to say. So to give you an example, you need to find an awesome knife. We'll use this guy today. So this is going to be our tooth. The tip of this knife is going to be our tooth. Basically, we're just going to test the broccoli like that. You just and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in a little bit. If I was to stab the broccoli now, it's going to be undesirable if I was to bite it with my tooth. We just want it to have that little crunch still, but not be mushy, right? You don't want your vegetables to turn to mush either. It's always a usual thing. My joint went out. Oh no. All right, so our salmon's over here. Our salmon fillets, we want to dry them out as much as possible. Can you pass me some paper towels, please? In the top right. All right, cool. Yeah, so you want to dry these guys out as much as you can. All right, the drier they are, the better they are to get a sear, and the less moisture is going to get in your pan, which is going to create more spattering and make a mess all over your stove as well. All right, so we're going to dry those guys off like that, and now we're going to salt and pepper them. And then we're going to let them sit for a minute while we go ahead and get everything else ready. So we're going to cook these guys skin side down today too. We're going to get a nice crispy skin. The way I like to do it is you put skin side down. We're going to cook it to a certain point that I'm going to show you guys today. And then we just flip them over for a second. You can even almost take them off the heat at that time and just let them finish like that. Basically just kissing it after that. So we have our salmon seasoned now, salt and pepper, real simple today. We're going to keep it like that, all right? Now, move this for a second so we can get over here. We got our Instant Pot today. We're going to do our rice in the Instant Pot. So plug this sucker in. So for the rice with the Instant Pot, this thing's awesome. I use this for all kinds of stuff, actually. I want to kind of get a gauge for how many people have this and that I know, and kind of start showing you guys some really cool stuff in here. We made ribs the other night, and they were some of the best ribs I've had in a long time. So that's pretty awesome. And I highly recommend one of these suckers, and I can teach you guys a lot about it too. Check this out. So we got our rice here. We got a white rice we're going to use today. A couple of different grains in there that got tossed in, but it's mostly white rice. And then so you put one measure to one measure. So if I use half of one of these, I would use half of one of these of water. So it's 1 to 1, no matter what kind of rice you use when using the Instant Pot. And then it's just the time that changes. So for our white rice, it's just 5 minutes.
Why can't I see you, Boo?
What's up?
Your voice, it's really low for me. What do I have to do? Sorry.
No, you're good. Hold on. Is my voice low for everybody? Everybody's unmuted. I just have a question. Is my voice low for you guys?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, your voice is fine.
It's probably something I did to
Yeah,
the,
turn your
It's
volume
fine for
up
me.
more. Turn your volume up more, please. I'm sorry. Anybody want to say anything, comment, question? Feel free to unmute yourself.
I like the Instant Pot.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that.
I like to do soups, and they work real good, bean soups.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's great. So right now, if you look in there, it's just basically our rice and our, our rice and our water in there, okay? I'm going to go ahead and throw some salt in here. You can use, if you don't want to use water, you can use chicken stock. Works great. Or vegetable stock if you don't do chicken stock. You could also sear up. You can even sear in this thing. It's pretty awesome. We're going to salt that sucker up like that. Give her a good mix around. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and close it. And like I said, it only takes 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do it now, and then we can leave it in there to stay warm afterwards. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna push, there's a rice button on it, but I actually like to do my own thing. So we do pressure, where is it? Hold on. Pressure cook, and then we just change it to 5 minutes. Just like that. All right, and then I'm gonna let that sit over here on the side. And we'll check on it in a little bit. All right, sounds good. All right, okay, cool. So in the meantime, what do we have here? Let's see. Let's start doing our orange sauce next. Get that going here a little bit. The broccoli will probably be almost done by now, actually, too. So let's take a look at that. So you just want to grab like one of the biggest broccolis out, okay? Switch this cam. I got it, actually. Sorry, I'm right here. Thank you. So the broccoli, if I was to take this knife here and just stab it like that, it's pretty soft already. It doesn't take much to push it through, okay? So this is pretty good at this point. We're gonna go ahead and take them out now and put them into our cold water to stop the cooking process. We wanna stop the process of the cooking from happening so we can later on heat them back up in a cool butter emulsion sauce I'm gonna swing together for you guys too. We're gonna do something fun with that. So one of my favorite sauces to do vegetables with, any type of vegetable, is this butter emulsion sauce, which I'm gonna do with you guys today. And we'll probably do it again in future classes because I love it so much. So here we are. I like to use this tool called a spider scoop. It's fun to say and it's fun to use. We're gonna keep our water there too, our hot water there for the broccoli. We're gonna go ahead and keep it warm there, and we're gonna use it in a few minutes to reheat the broccoli. And everybody here who was here early and I told you I was only using one extra pan, I lied to you, and I'm so sorry. But we're actually gonna use this pan too. We're gonna use one more of these guys for the broccoli afterwards. So you wanna have 2 of these guys right here. I could probably use a smaller one too. I'll probably use a smaller one. Can you find it for me? Oh, it's dirty? Never mind. That's what happens in life. All right, so now we got behind me, we got the broccoli taken out of the water. I got my pan here for my sauce that we're gonna do in a little bit here. And then we have our salmon pan going on here. The salmon pan, I'm just gonna put it on a low temperature right now, super low. Just the pan starts getting a little bit warm. Literally have it on the tiniest setting. All right, and now we are going to cut the orange here. I'm gonna quarter mine. And I got this It's a little juicer. There's an orange one for oranges, but I don't have that one right now. Oopsies. So anyways, here we go. We're just going to pop that sucker in there like that. Get some orange juice out of here. And I think the Mominator on here said she was using tangerine, so she's making a tangerine version. You can do lemon one of these. You can use basically almost any liquid and make this similar sauce to this. Might change the name or make it a little different, but the technique is pretty much the same. And that's what I really wanted to show you guys with these videos is about different techniques and just bring your cooking skills up a little bit, you know, while we're all hanging out at home and having fun and doing nothing. Might as well do something. So here we are today. I'm having fun doing these videos, actually. I've been having a lot of fun doing them, and I actually started working on some other videos, which are going to coincide with a cookbook that I'm putting together, and those videos are really cool, high definition, edited really great that I'm working on, and I can't wait to share those with you guys soon. Until then, we're going to do these awesome free online classes. So these ones we just smoke and have fun, and the other ones are actually going to be infused recipes, so it'll be like how to infuse the food with different techniques of infusion and all that fun stuff too. The first one I just did was a gyoza recipe, and the next one we're doing is BLTs, which is one of my favorite things over here to do. I'll tell you that. We do, yeah. These aren't just regular BLTs. These are my special BLTs. We do an infused dressing that we dress the lettuce with, and then we also do an infused mayonnaise for the bread too. So there's 2 infusions on that one dish. All right, so our pan's getting warm there. We got this here. Let's go ahead and get our butter. We got our stick of butter. Remember the stick of butter? We got that. You didn't share it yet? Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, cool. So, excuse my joint mouth over here. Excuse me. Let me just hit this a couple times. Smoke break. Smoke break, as we say. All right, at this time, I'm going to unmute everybody real quick. Is there any questions at this time? How you guys feel?
Good.
Good. All right, beautiful. So the next thing we're going to do here is get this butter set up a certain way. We're going to cut it into pieces that we're going to use for different things. So you can follow me fast when I get to start going. All right, so here's my stick of butter. So for the stick of butter, what I want to do here is let me think here real quick. I want a half stick for our sauce today. We're going to do a half stick for the sauce, for the orange sauce. And then we're going to go 2 quarters, okay? 2 quarters. A quarter for the salmon that we're going to make. When we sear it, we're going to use that at the end. And then we're also going to use another quarter for the broccoli, for the sauce I'm going to make for the broccoli. So that's what we're going to do, that stick of butter. We're going to stretch it. All right. All right, beautiful. Okay, so here we go. Let me go ahead and set this up real fast for us. Let's see what we have here. We got our wine. Let me move this over. So I'm moving my butter and my herbs over by my salmon over here, where I'm going to cook it. We're going to move the orange juice and the other piece of butter over by the small pot over here where we're going to cook it. So everything's together and where it should be. And then the salmon I'm going to put over here as well. And just get ready for some action over here. And we're going to switch to that camera and start cooking. How's that sound? Here we go. All right, eyeglasses. All right, so now we're over here. I got this pan on low, it's chilling. We're gonna look at this one here now. This one here, we're gonna pour our orange juice in, okay? Because we're not cooking any like onions and garlic in here today, I'm gonna go ahead and just not use the wine today for this recipe. Actually, we're gonna just let Veronica drink it, which I'm sure she's gonna be super happy with. So we're gonna opt out the wine totally in this recipe. I'm just gonna show you guys the simple version of the sauce today, and then in a later episode, we'll do the wine and cook some other stuff in it.
How much OJ? I'm sorry, I got logged off somehow.
I used the juice of 1 whole orange. Okay, I used the juice of 1 whole orange in here. But you can see it right here. Can you see?
Yeah.
So if we want to add wine, we add wine now?
If you wanted to add wine, you would probably, what you would do is you'd cook the garlic and the onions. You'd do the wine first, probably. You could put the wine in there now. Let's go ahead and we'll put some wine. Let's do it. You have wine and you want to use it? We're going to do it a couple different ways. So right now we're just going to add some wine to it like that. I used half of my quarter cup, basically, okay? And we're going to reduce this liquid all the way down until it's almost like syrupy consistency. I'm going to show you right now, okay? So here we go. Let me go ahead and just strain this out, because I just want to remove some of this this pulp and stuff from it, just so I have a nice clean sauce. You don't have to do this, but I just want to show you guys what happens when you do. It's going to be really, really nice, okay? So here we go. We're going to go ahead and put this in here. That's our wine and orange juice. Go ahead and turn that on a like a medium-high heat, medium heat. More medium-high. I want it to start boiling. We're going to stay on top of it here. We want to be on top of it and watch it boil and watch it reduce. We're not going to leave it, okay? I got my warm water here. And then we're going to do the salmon fillets here, which we're not going to do yet. We're going to wait a couple minutes for that. We want to get the sauce almost done first. And then after that, we'll go ahead and get the salmon going once that's close. So your butter, this butter for the sauce, the half stick, you want to go ahead and cut that into pieces. We don't want it to be a full stick. I mean, a full half stick. We want it to be cut into pieces because we want to add it in increments. We don't want to add this whole thing at once. You want to cut it into 4 pieces, okay? So basically 4 tablespoons. What? What? Say something. So we're reducing our sauce now. While we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and take a little smoke break, because that's going to take a second to get going. I'm going to unmute everybody for a second during the smoke break.
Yeah, of course. They are almost, not really all of them, but. Michelle's on.
Watch this go.
Salmon.
So we're just waiting on this orange juice to come to a boil here. I have a very quick oven, guys. My oven might be faster than yours at home. My stove. Excuse me.
What are we waiting for?
The orange juice to come to the orange juice. Look at it. You see how it's cooking down?
Yeah, okay.
So I'm controlling my heat. I'm controlling my heat. You want it to be like this. You see this right here?
Yeah.
Is your heat to medium?
My heat right now is on medium, medium high.
Let's turn it this way.
Maybe get the to-go cam. Why?
Are you mixing it with something?
This? Number 1?
Try it out.
Let's get unplugged.
Yeah.
There, should be now. Click it again. Click it again. Start again. There you go. So check it out. Check it out. You see what we guys have here? It's boiling. Okay, our orange juice is boiling down.
Okay.
My butter.
Did you put a chunk of butter in there?
Not yet. Not yet. Not until it gets to the point I want. Not until it's down to where it's almost ready here. This is fine. We're having fun with this, man. I hope you guys are enjoying it.
What?
So we're just cooking this. We're cooking this down a little bit more. I'm gonna show you guys in a second here. We're almost there.
Who's doing it?
Any questions or anything? Let me know. All right. I'll turn it up a tiny bit just so I can get there and show you guys where we want to be. So like I said, you can do this with any juice you want, as far as like orange juice, lemon juice, lime juice, and make different type of citrus type beurre blancs, which I'm sure you guys have seen with different dishes when you go out and stuff. Basically, what is a beurre blanc? Beurre is butter, and the blanc is a white wine. So it's a butter white wine sauce, basically. And that's what we're creating here. And instead of having just those things as a base, we have an orange in there too to add an extra element of flavor, a little depth. So it's still very liquidy. We want to get it to where it's not so liquidy anymore. My favorite word, liquidy. Do you like it better with the light on?
Yeah.
Boo, can you hear me?
It just puts that big mega glare there. Don't look.
Boo, can you hear me?
What's up? Yeah.
I can't, for some reason, you're on the computer and I can't get you back onto my phone. Can Veronica resend the link, or it's not working for me on my phone? And I'm trying to cook at the same time, so I'm running back and forth. Like
Yeah, Veronica could send it. It's in my Facebook. Can you just send it to her?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, this is getting good over here. Getting exciting over here right now. I'll tell you that. Look at that. Okay, so we don't want it too much. When it's bubbling a lot, you know you want to turn it down a little bit. You want to be in control of your situation. I obviously know what I'm doing, so I can go a little hotter. But if you feel like you're concerned, go slower with this. You don't need to be as fast or like speed it up like I'm speeding it up here. I'm just making it so this video is a little more exciting and not a boring time. If you let this to go low and slow, it'd be really tasty. Oh, it's 4:20. I just got the note. We missed 4:20. Whatever. It's still 4:20 in my world. In quarantine life, it's been 4:20 the whole time for over here. I'll tell you that. It's definitely been 4:20 the whole time. I ain't mad about it.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, it's looking good over here. I'm moving it right now. Oh yes. So it's liquidy, but it's starting to get a little syrupy. I don't know if you guys can tell. You can see that it's getting thicker a little bit. Yum, yum.
Jared, did you add butter to that? I'm sorry. Did you add butter to that?
I did not add the butter yet. I will make a big notification when I add the butter. It will be known when the butter
Sorry,
has.
I just couldn't. I was not on the phone. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
We got you. We're here live. That's why the video is live. So we can, it's not like, yo, go look at the cookbook. No, we're right here with you. So we're just chilling, waiting for that to happen right now. We're almost there. What's up? Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, fart noise. I like that though. All right. So my pan's a little warm over here. It's not crazy. I had it on very low. Okay. I'm turning it up a tiny bit now because I'm getting ready for my salmon. Okay. I'm going to turn it up to like a low, medium, a high, medium, low kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm right before medium right now. I'm just going to get her nice and warm. And then I'm going to turn it up a little bit more right when I'm going to put the salmon on, put my oil in there. I'll let you know when I do it. But right now I'm just keeping my pan hot because I want my pan to be nice and hot because I want my salmon skin to get nice and crispy. What?
Make big announcements when you do something.
I'm going to do, I'll do a dance and stuff. I'll be like, we about to add the butter. It's butter.
There you go.
That's what I said. Yeah, sing, Jared, dance.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a song and dance. That way you remember it. Yeah, you're gonna sing it with me next time. All right, here we go.
What was the garlic for, Jared?
The garlic's for fun. You do not need the garlic. You do not need the garlic. The garlic is just to add flavor at the end of the salmon, which I'm gonna show you guys when we get to it.
Okay.
Check this out.
So that's just the orange juice. That's it.
Right now, yeah, it's just my orange juice. I'm getting it down. Orange juice and wine. We put a little wine in there too. Oh shit.
What if you don't have wine?
I didn't take you with me.
What if you don't have wine?
And then you don't need to do it. We almost didn't do it, but when we did it in the last second. We almost didn't even use the wine. If you didn't use it'll be fine without the wine. It'll still be great. It'll still be great without the wine, excuse me.
He used Veronica's wine.
Yeah, Veronica she cringed when it happened, I'll tell you that. All right, so check that out. Can you guys see that it's thickening up? Can you tell? Oh shit. We are not looking good right now.
Why?
Because I don't know, it got steamed out. My camera got steamed out. Can you guys see that it's thickened up though?
Not really.
All right, we're gonna go a little further anyways, but it's definitely thicker than it was. It was pretty much watered down before, and now it's almost like a thick juice. You can see it's sticking to the bottom of the pan. Can you see on the video? Can you put this camera on? Thank you so much. Let's try this out here. All right, we're showing the thickness of the sauce right now. All right, so now this is in a really good place. This is in a really good place right now. We're happy with this, okay? All right, so we've thickened up the sauce. You can turn it down low now, even, and thicken it up even more. But the trick here, and now this is my big song and dance. I'm dancing, guys. We're dancing, okay? This is it right now. So right now, at this point, do you see how it's nice and bubbly in there? It's thickened up a lot. We're taking it off the heat, okay? Off the heat. And now I'm gonna swirl in a knob of butter. I'm swirling a knob of butter off the heat right now.
That's what I was wondering.
Okay? So we're gonna take it off the heat. You can even hold it in your hand. It's very important that the butter's always moving. The butter right now, the orange juice is emulsifying with the butter. It's making a nice, beautiful sauce is what's gonna happen. If you put this back on the heat, you're gonna mess it up. Okay, you don't want to put it back on the heat. If you put it back on the heat, it's very low heat, okay?
Jared, that looks so good. Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Sorry. I thought you were moving.
So right now my stove is off. My stove is off, okay? This is still warm, but my stove is off. I'm just melting the butter in there. And you can use a wooden spoon, okay? I like to mix it. I personally like to move the pan a lot, but you can use a wooden spoon too. And notice I'm taking it off the heat again here. All right, and look at that nice, beautiful orange sauce, okay? The more butter, we're gonna add all 4 tablespoons of butter to this, okay? And it's gonna become like very decadent and delicious. Now my pan here is getting nice and hot, okay? I'm turning this pan up a little bit now. I'm getting ready to cook my salmon.
You strained that, right?
What's that?
You strained that, the OJ?
I did strain it just because the pulp, I had a lot of pulp in mine, and I was like, oh, I don't want the pulp really. But you don't have to. You don't have to strain it. If you do strain it, it'll just be more clean in the end. It'll be a nice, cleaner, refined product.
Yeah.
Why? That's what we're trying
Is it too late to strain it now?
No, you can strain it in the last second. Right after you're done, when we're done mixing in the butter, you can strain it, or you can strain it right now and then continue to mix in the butter. Either way. So if you want to strain it real quick and then start mixing in the butter, that might be your best bet. It's not too late. It's not too late. So look at that. That's looking good. I put olive oil in this pan. This pan is hot. I can feel it. Okay, it's very warm. All right, I can see the oil dancing on there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and lay our salmon fillets on it. Go ahead and push them down too. Okay, you're gonna push it down too. It's gonna give you more surface area touching the pan.
Okay, what temperature is the salmon on?
My salmon right now is on a medium to medium high heat. You want to hear for this type of sizzling. You hear that sizzling right now? That sizzling right there? It's not too fast, it's not too slow. This is perfect right now. Okay? This is right here if you can hear that. Tried to put my mic next to it so you can hear it. So look at our sauce now. Can you see that? Wow. Starting to look real good in here. So my pan's still warm, okay? And if you need to keep it warm, go ahead and, you want to keep it warm, but you don't want to get it hot. You don't want the butter to melt inside of there where it starts separating. If you'll notice the technique that we're using, the butter's not separating. It's becoming one with the orange juice, and it's becoming a nice, thick, beautiful sauce that we're going to pour on that plate with the salmon. And you can use this with scallops, shrimp, chicken, pork chops, like whatever you want. You can, this show is about this sauce. Everything else is just for fun. So there is our beautiful sauce. Looking good. I'm gonna leave that right there. Salmon's gonna hang out for a second. So the salmon, you wanna cook it until, let me get the other camera real fast so I can show you something. Go ahead and switch it. So the salmon, you wanna cook it until you can see those sides right there getting white basically, okay? Like you see now it's starting to get white. We're gonna cook it till you can see it getting white more. And I'm gonna show you in a couple of seconds here what I'm talking about. Where's my spatula that I like? My spatula that I like. Do you know? All right, cool. We're gonna let those hang out for a second and chill out. Sauce is looking good. Cheers to everybody. Smoke break. Let's go ahead and open up the chat real quick here and see if anybody has any comments or questions or just wants to talk shit. What's up, everybody?
How many pieces of butter did you put in the sauce? 2, right?
I put half a stick. I put 4 tablespoons.
How much orange?
1 orange, 1 juice of orange to 4 tablespoons of butter, half of a stick.
So what's that, like a half a cup of orange juice?
So the salmon, switch to the salmon cam, babe. Let's switch to the salmon cam real quick here. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. We're sizzling hot now. Now we're sizzling high. You know, it's a little hot. Sorry, the camera likes to get greased up. But look here, you can see how the salmon is white halfway through now, right? Can you guys see that? So at this point, we know that it's cooked like halfway through the fish. I like my salmon medium rare. If you want to go longer, you can, all right? I like my salmon medium rare personally. You want yours medium? Heard. All right, go ahead and wipe this one for me. The front cam got greasy from my fingers. All right, cool. So now we're gonna go ahead and finish up these salmons here real quick. Go ahead and put it on this cam again. I'm sorry, I'm working you. I didn't tell you this one though. I love you. Bye. All right, guys, check it out. All right, so right now we can stick in our tablespoon of butter. Right now can go in here. I turned it down a little bit, by the way. At the same time, we're gonna go ahead and throw the thyme and the garlic in there, and then we're gonna flip our salmon.
Suficiente para.
That skin got messed up on us. Oh well. There we go. Nice and crispy skin. Got a little folded over, unfortunately. It is what it is. But that's what happens. Here we go. It's going to be delicious. Never say the less. I'm looking for a spoon. So right now I'm grabbing myself a spoon, by the way. I'm getting myself a nice big spoon. We got our butter and garlic and thyme all mixing together here in our oil, okay? In our oil and butter. And we're going to go ahead and just baste this sucker. And this is giving all that thyme and garlic and all that flavor all over the fish. You know what I mean? And giving you all that extra. And then at this point, and you can see that butter is browning at the bubbles. You see the bubbly butter? That's what you want, okay? Right here, we're in a good place right now, as I like to say. Now, if I touch this fish on the side here, I can see that they're like medium rare. They're super hot right now. Obviously, I just doused them. Let them go for another minute on here. In the meantime, we're going to finish off our broccoli. Right now, the temperature on my salmon, is for me on a low, medium low. I'm on a medium low right now, okay? Enough to get it going. But these guys are pretty much, depending on how you like them, okay? If you touch the side of it, you can see how cooked it is. If it's very firm, it's going to be more well done. And if it's not very firm at all, like this one right here is not, then it's more of a medium rare to medium, okay? Our sauce, checking our sauce, is looking beautiful, nice and thick, okay? Can you see that? Hope so. Looks beautiful for right here. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take our broccoli. We're going to put it in this hot water and just bring it back up to temperature. Okay. And then I got myself another pan right here, and we're going to do the technique I just taught you one more time. So you're going to turn the pan on to like a medium to medium high heat real quick right here. This is on medium to medium low right now, okay? This is just sitting pretty. I can even take this off the heat at this time. I'm going to go ahead and take mine off the heat because that's how I like it. Veronica's got a thin one there. She'll be happy. Sauce is looking good. Broccoli's getting hot. Time to finish this off and make our butter sauce here, which I like to do with all my vegetables. This is a really good technique I'm about to show you guys. A little secret, you know, you get because we're on this quarantine. Oh, a little wine left in this, by the way. You know, I'm gonna drink that. All right, here we go. No, stay over here. All right, how's it look on there? It looks good on there? We're in a happy place now. Oh, yes. All right, here we go. Pot pan. Okay, I got water. This is water. This is water. Go ahead and unmute everybody real quick. How much water? It's a great question. It doesn't matter, though. It does not matter how much water. I used this much water. I'd say that's about 2 tablespoons of water, you know, a little less than a quarter cup. How do you unmute? Everyone's unmuted. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back.
Awesome, Joe.
Looking good over here. We're ready. We're almost ready to eat. That sounds like Mike's voice. Good to see you and hear you. All right, what do we got here?
Can you see my dish? I want to show you how beautiful your salmon looks.
It smells really great, Chef.
Oh. Good job with that.
So here's our rice. Our rice is done now too. Easy, out of the way, just chilling. We're gonna go ahead and set that to the side for a second. All right, so back to this thing at hand. All right, so the water here, this water is about to come to a boil. This water is about to come to a boil. It's about to. Come on. Don't make me turn my pan up. We got some active stuff over here. I can make it happen. All right, check that out. All right, so you see that? You see how it's, I have it to where it's like starting to evaporate. The pan's nice and hot. I know the pan's hot right now. Okay, this is where we want it. Remember the orange juice, how we got the orange juice down to where it was like a syrup? So it's the same kind of idea. Your water's not gonna become a syrup. You just do not want it to fully evaporate. Okay, so right now, this is perfect. This is a good place right here. You could go even a little less. What's up? Slow down? I'm sorry. I'll slow down. You know I'm a fast talker. You know I'm an East Coaster, baby. All right, here we go. All right, that's looking good. So now I leave it like this. I turn off the heat. Heat's off. I have my last half stick of butter here. And we're going to go ahead and swirl that around in our pan. And what's going to happen is you're going to get a nice, beautiful sauce here. And then we're going to finish it off with the broccoli and some salt and pepper. And it's going to be nice, nice. Oops. So you can see that the butter is not, it's not melting and becoming like where you can see the fat solid separated. Instead, the water is connecting with it kind of, let's say, and you're getting this thick sauce instead, right? Can you see that on the screen there, Veronica? Huh? Yeah, you can see
Hey,
it.
Boo, Dina's on. Can you try to put her up? Do you see Dina?
We're not putting people up. We love you. Right now, it's just about the cooking.
Just want to make sure she's on all right.
I'm sure she's on.
I'm good, Mama Nader.
Hey, doll.
Hi.
You missed my son's class. It was awesome.
I didn't miss it. I'm on it.
Yeah, you're on it, and we're about to do the best part.
I'm on it.
We're about to do the best part and plate this sucker.
Yes.
I already posted it. It's
All right, here we go. Get our broccoli back out of here. So we're doing the broccoli and the rice extra today. We try to keep these classes to a minimum just to keep it easy for you guys. But we'll see how this goes. We'll see what the feedback's like from doing more stuff and filling up the whole stove and going crazy like we like to do. I need salt and pepper for this. We're going to salt and pepper this real quick. The heat's off. Everything's finished. A little salt. A little salty salt. Do we have any? I know we do. I just don't see it. My grinder's empty. I had it earlier. Oh, here it is. Always looking for something in the kitchen. That's how it goes. All right, there we go. It's our broccoli. Now I could have added more butter and made this sauce thicker, but we are trying to conserve today. So less water, more butter, thicker sauce. Less water, more butter, thicker sauce. Less orange juice, we use more butter, and we have a nice thick sauce. All right, here we go. Let's move everything over here. Let's go ahead and switch to the facey. I'm about to put this down.
I can't wait to eat my dish.
We're gonna pull you up. Everybody that cooked the dish, if you did and you want to show it off, we'll pull you up on the screen before we close this out and see everybody's dish. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, mine's plated. It's ready, baby doll.
All right. Well, let's. You want to go ahead and see it now?
Yeah, how do you do it? I don't know. How do you do
Take
it?
a picture of it for us and show it to us on the picture. How about that? Because we're gonna finish plating ours over here first, real quick.
I'm going to show it to you on the picture. I have a picture.
You gotta wait. You got to wait. Here we go. Don't make me mute you. We don't want to mute you. We love you.
You can mute me.
All right, we got me and Veronica eating today. 2 people on quarantine, so we're gonna have 2 plates. Get the dogs out of here. They can't be on video. Come on now. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and move these guys over here.
I just sent you the picture to your cell phone.
All right, Veronica, pull it up. We're gonna show it for you. You want to be seen. She want to be seen. We're gonna show her.
Darling, I want to see your beautiful, beautiful dinner. Very
We're
proud of
so
my
happy.
kid.
All right, so let's go ahead and whatever. Let's use this guy today. So I got this guy over here. We're gonna use our rice just to put our rice in a nice little circle for fun. We're stuck in the house. Why not, right?
Wow, so good.
It's good.
So delicious.
Did you do the orange sauce?
Oh my God, it's more than good. Yeah, I'm eating it right now.
Show her.
I didn't use the
hers.
garlic. When was I supposed to use the garlic?
Can we see it on there? She
Can
did.
you clear it? Make it really clear? Oh, it's so much prettier than that.
Email it to me, babe, and I'll pull it up after this. I'll pull it up afterwards in my email. All right, here we go. We got that one there.
Yeah.
You gonna meet everybody real quick? Let's do it.
Wow, man. That is
We don't want to hear you enjoying it.
delish.
She's like in that show or that movie, my favorite movie with them eating that shit. What's it called? What About Bob? I love that scene when he's eating that he's eating at that dude's house. Let's go ahead and can you get the close cam for me for this stuff?
You want to see our chef?
Yeah, I would love to. We're gonna pull it up in 2 seconds. Let me just plate this real fast, and we're gonna see everybody's that we can. Hopefully, let's go ahead and let's get the camera right here. Let's get up here on here. All right, just watch there and check it out. Try to get good at that. Good luck. All right, so our salmon, we want to let it sit for a second. Actually, it's gonna make it. I'm gonna let one sit at least. I'm gonna dry one off at least, just because I don't want mess on my plate. Because I'm fancy like that. Okay, excuse me. We're gonna dry our salmon off real quick. Here. All right, so salmon on the plate. We're gonna put some broccoli down over here, put a couple pieces around it.
I got some stuff for that.
And then our sauce, we're gonna pour a little sauce right on the plate like so.
Who's ready? Good. That sauce is fucking fire.
All right, so check her out.
That was gorgeous.
Thank you. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy this dish, and I'm glad everybody came to hang out with us while we cooked it. Let me go ahead and change this to the FaceTime cam here. I'm gonna go ahead and spotlight myself here, and then we can go ahead and see what you guys created here. Hey everybody, welcome back. So yeah, go ahead and grab yours, Veronica, so we can see you eating it. And then this one I'm gonna actually take downstairs for a picky pick.
There we go.
What's up? Oh wow, here we go.
Oh, yum.
You have to talk so we can see. I can spotlight you too. So everybody, there's Ben's dish looking good. Veronica, cut into our salmon. Let's see our salmon. I'm gonna go ahead and spotlight you real quick, Ben. So how is it? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's fire.
It's so good. It tastes like it came from a restaurant.
Awesome. Well, you guys are the chefs now. This is a really good sauce that I love. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Let me take you out spotlight so you're not going crazy over there, Ben. Enjoy your food, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Shut
Gordon,
it off in the
please.
can, boo.
How do you do that?
Oops. Oopsies. I'm high.
Oh.
Can you believe I'm high? Can anybody believe that I'm high? You cut mine?
Gordon's pleased now,
Okay.
Jared.
What?
Gordon's
I was gonna
pleased.
show it.
Look,
What is wrong with you?
I was gonna show it. Who's what?
Gordon's happy now.
Good. Oh, Gordon's happy. Look at Gordon. Yeah. Let's pull that up real quick here. So Gordon actually says, "Good
He's
job."
liking it.
Video, huh? Gordon liked the video.
He does. He does.
Sweet man. Thank you,
Looks
Gordon.
good. Looks good.
Oh my God, that's gonna be good.
Man, we love everybody. We're glad everybody came. Check us out today. We're having a good time. Let me show you. Our stuff over here, so you can see how it came out. Look at the inside of that salmon right there. Okay, it's looking nice and beautiful. We gotta get a picture of this one. This one's got to go down to the photo studio, so
Yes,
she's gonna have to leave for a little bit. All right, guys. Well, we love you guys. We're gonna do this again soon. Not sure exactly when, but everybody who's on the list, you know, you're already on the list, so you'll get a notification. Thank you so much for checking us out. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute everybody one last time. You know, thank you everybody for coming. We love you all.
Wait, I got a question.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome, guys. What's your question?
Okay, question is, have you always used inductor? Isn't that the inductor stove? or-
Yeah, this is an induction stove top. No, I have not always used it, but
You like
I love it. Yeah, highly recommend it. It's my favorite out of all the choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Anybody
Heats
else have
evenly.
any dishes that I could see?
What's that?
Anybody else have any, any of your other people that cooked have their dishes to show us? Yours looks beautiful. I know that.
Does anybody
Mine-
else have a dish to show off?
Mine,
Jenny.
Jared, you gotta show Mom's. It's so delicious. I just ate one whole piece.
You
So
still have
good.
it?
What?
You still have it? Hold on. I see you, cannabinoids. Keep that up there. What's this? This is your picture?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Looks delicious.
Who else we got? That's it. Mominator, I don't see you.
You have Mom's.
Where's? We'll have to show it later. I'm gonna post pictures. Whatever you guys send me, I'm gonna post. I love each and every one of you guys. That's
Jared,
it.
good job. Love you, kid.
Thanks, Jared.
Love you.
Peace
Thank
out,
you.
guys.
Love you.
I love you, Jared.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.